We are discussing about the select distinct statements as used in SQL. Now, the select distinct statement is a keyword which is used to retrieve only unique values from a data. Now, most of the times, maybe you have been asked to send out a survey and to get data from respondents. You come across that your results may be coming with duplicate values, and you may only want to get the distinct or the unique values. So that is when we can use the distinct keyword. Right, so the distinct keywords clause can be applied to one or more columns. So you can apply this keyword distinct not just to one column, you can use multiple columns. For example, in the case we have select distinct, then column 1 from table 1. Now, if you want to apply distinct keywords to two columns, you need to use a bracket here. And then this should be your first column. This should be your second column. This should be your third column, all of them separated by a comma. Right, so select distinct the column name from your table name. Now, when you have more columns, right, you can then put a bracket, parenthesis here, and then include your column names here. And let's imagine that we have a table that we've got and then containing the names of respondents and then their choice color. Now, we have this guy here that chose green, and David also chose green. This guy chose yellow, and David chose red. Now, we may not know if the two Davids here are duplicates. We don't know. But what we just want to get from this data is how many types of unique color choices were there from our data. So for us to answer this question, we need to use the select distinct keyword, right? And this is the format. It says select distinct, then the column name, which is choice here. All right, this is the column choice from the color table. That is the table name. But once we do this, we are going to get only 3 results. That is green, yellow, red. But remember that we had 2 green before. But since we only need the unique values, then SQL gives us only 1 green, yellow, and then red. So let's get to our PG admin to use our DVD rentals to practicalize what we just did now. Now, let's get to our DVD rentals. Right-click on it and then click on the Query Tool option here. Now, there's a query editor page that comes up by the right. Now, if you open the DVD rentals database, then under the schema, and then under the tables, remember we have about 15 tables here. And we are going to use the theme table, right? But first of all, let us select all the columns from the theme. Then click on F5 or the play button to display your data out here to execute your query. All right. You want to answer the question, what are the unique ratings in the table here, the theme table, right? This is the theme table, and we have a lot of data here. And you can see we have repeated R, we have 2 R's here. We have PG, G, we have another G here, and we have PG here, right? So we only need the unique values from this column, okay? And then remember our format, it says select distinct, then the column name, which is rating. Remember we said if you have multiple columns, if you have to select from more than one column, you open a parenthesis and then use commas to separate the columns. Now select distinct ratings from theme. Let's execute the query. And the result comes out to be that we have only 5 unique ratings here. So this is basically what the select distinct keyword is in structured query language. Right, so I thank you so much for participating in this lesson, and I hope you understand the concept of this select distinct.